Welcome back to the Overnight Crime Report. Two males, ages 16 and 19 years old, sent to hospital yesterday after they were shot at 4th Street, Coconut Grove. According to initial reports, shortly before noon, one of the victims was walking on 4th Street when a purple Japanese vehicle pulled up beside him, and the occupants brandished a firearm and shot at him, grazing his face. Another man sitting in front of his residence was also injured, sustaining a graze to his leg. Both victims were taken to hospital, where their condition at this time is currently unknown. Meanwhile, officers from the Southwestern Division, assisted by officers from Operation Black Scorpion, confiscated an illegal firearm while in the area of Lady Slipper and Soldier Road yesterday. The team of officers conducted a search of 2 men while at the location and confiscated that illegal firearm. As a result, the men, ages 43 and 46, were taken into police custody. The PLP Eastern Constituency Linkup was hosted by the Member of Parliament for Elizabeth, Jobeth Kobe Davis, who said as we approach the next general election, the country is at a crossroads and cannot afford to be derailed by switching governments. She contends that the PLP, under the leadership of Prime Minister Philip Davis, is the solution to the current and future challenges the country may face.
Every policy we implement, every program we launch, every decision we make is guided by a simple question. How will this improve the lives of Bahamians? So imagine with me the Bahamas of tomorrow, a nation where energy is affordable and reliable for every household, where our power grid is modernized, incorporating renewables that harness our abundant sunshine. That's the nation Brave Davis is building. A nation where every child, regardless of family, background, or island birth, have access to world-class education. That's the nation Brave Davis is building. A nation where healthcare is not a privilege, but a right, where no family faces financial ruin because of illness. That is the nation Brave Davis is building. A nation where entrepreneurs find the support they need to transform their ideas into thriving businesses. That is the nation Brave Davis is building.
The Minister of Energy and Transport and the Member of Parliament for Elizabeth, Jobeth Kobe Davis, making her case for a PLP second term. Meanwhile, during his contribution to the budget debate, Free National Movement leader Michael Pintard shared some of the party's ideas that will be in their platform when it comes to housing. He said despite efforts by the PLP, the FNM has a stellar record on building homes. He said there are more than 12,000 Bahamians currently seeking home ownership. Mr. Pintard said the Free National Movement understands the current need for more housing and is ready to deliver.
But my administration will address this. We see the challenge, but we also see the opportunity. And we share the view that it has to be a public-private partnership. And the housing solution has to tackle all demographics with various types of systems to build the homes that are required. No, it's no laughing matter that we talk about designs. Yes, the designs that exist we will use, but nothing prevents us from coming up with additional innovative housing designs. And we are prepared to work with architects and others to design them. You laugh, we are going to build. And so home ownership remains the surest path to the middle class. Construction, it drives jobs, stimulates local industry, and puts capital in the hands of working Bahamians.
Speaking to members of the government that have boasted about the homes they have built, Mr. Pintard said the government, their efforts in housing, they have been unimpressive.
And yet under this administration, despite all the talk, all the bluster, the progress has been underwhelming. You want to talk about what you met? Go ahead. We on that right. We will talk about the future, and we're saying to you, 200 homes, if that's what it is, underwhelming. Nearly 4 years. And look when you do it. It is interesting that some of the most interesting programs by the Progressive Liberal Party, they wait on the eve of election. That same old, I'm sure that's somewhere in the book. So, they wait until the eve of the election to try and do something. So here's what we'll do. We will activate a revitalized sovereign wealth fund to launch a private, public, real estate investment this trust, the REIT, using Crown land that you had concerns about to unlock local capital and fast-track affordable homes.
Opposition leader Michael Pintard on his party's plans for housing. And finally, there will be more ways for Canadians to escape the cold and fly to the Bahamas with the launch of Porter Airlines non-stop flights to Nassau. The announcement was made today by the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation. The new non-stop service from 3 key Canadian cities, Toronto, Ottawa and Hamilton, will bolster arrivals from Canada and strengthen the Bahamas' position as the first choice for Canadian travelers. Beginning this fall, direct daily flights from Toronto to Nassau they launch on November 26. This will be followed by new routes from Ottawa on December 13th and Hamilton starting December 14th. Deputy Prime Minister, the Minister of Tourism, Investments, Aviation, Chester Cooper, said he is thrilled to welcome Porter Airlines' new non-stop service to the Bahamas as Canada is an important market. He said this new airlift perfectly aligns with the ministry's marketing strategy to continue to expand air connectivity in key markets. Porter is the only North American airline that provides complimentary wine and beer, premium Canadian snacks, and no middle seats to all economy travelers. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. It's been a pleasure to have you join us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.